Hey everyone, Dr. Skylar Baku here, and in this video we're going to talk about what to expect in your first visit. And this is going to be typically different than your normal doctor's visit where maybe the doc's in and out in 5 minutes just to renew a script or see how you're doing and get you on a new medication and get you on your way. First off, you're going to be warmly greeted in our office just because that's just who we are and we want you to feel warm and welcome. And so that's the very first thing that's going to happen. And next, you and I are going to spend some time together. I want to get to know you and your unique health issue and what you're dealing with. We're going to do a pretty involved health history, and I'm going to ask a ton of questions. So, the biggest deal is to know that, you are not your illness or injury or pain or problem. Okay, you're a whole person, and we want to treat you that way, and that's how we're going to get our best results is by looking at you as the whole person, not just at your symptoms or your disease. See, that's where you get the real successes when you're treating the whole body. Most doctors either just look at or treat the physical and neurological side of things or the chemical side of things or the emotional side of things. So in our office, we're looking at all three all the time, and that's why we get such amazing results, okay? And we're going to figure out, what's your plan moving forward? I mean, are you already seeing some doctors, and do you guys have a plan? And if you don't have a plan, how do you know where you're going to go? So we're going to ask about things like exercise and what's your physical activity like on a day-to-day basis. So are you sitting at a desk all day, or are you lifting? Are you doing a lot of heavy lifting? Or are you involved in a job that's just really high stress? Those are the types of things we want to look at. I'm going to ask about your diet. And I'm not here to judge you or anything like that, but we really want to know, is your diet something that's helping you or hindering where you're trying to go? Supplements and medication are another thing we really want to look at. Are those meds working? How are they working? What are they doing for you right now? And are they getting you to where you need to be? Are they just treating the symptoms? Or is it really getting at the root cause? And again, hopefully we're taking something where we get to the point where maybe we don't need this medication anymore, and we can talk to the doctor and see if we can get you off those eventually. That's the big deal. And lab work's a huge deal. If you already have any lab work, even if it's a little old, I really want to see it because we want to look at trends. Because if this is the line where you don't want to go, and when you start seeing your blood work and you're getting closer and closer each time you're doing blood work, eventually it's just a matter of time where you're down here, and you're in trouble. So that's why I like to look at that blood work, even if it's old, because we want to see those trends. Because here's the thing, if we can catch you while you're here somewhere, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker than if you're already in trouble and we have to do a lot more to get you out. So that's why I really love seeing the blood work as well. And the thing about lab work as well is they use these huge ranges. For instance, let's take TSH when we're measuring thyroid function. That's typically the one the doctor is going to be running, if they're checking for your thyroid. And they use these ranges from 0.4 to 4.5 or higher. And as long as you fall in one of those, in between that range, then you're technically healthy. So that's what the doctor considers that healthy. And, those people that are in those ranges, especially in the upper and lower end of those ranges, you're going to be in the normal range, but they're going to be functionally sick. Okay, and they're going to have a ton of symptoms. And again, the doctor won't say anything because you're in those ranges. And what we want to focus on are a lot tighter ranges that we use here in the office, because those are the places where you're actually going to be really healthy and feeling at your best and your body's functioning at your best. And so if we're out of those little ranges, then we're going to really see where the body's off and not functioning properly. And we're also going to be able to see little nuances where maybe the other doctor missed. I also want to look at other markers like kidney and liver markers and digestive markers, because digestion plays such a huge role in autoimmune. So we really want to connect all those dots there. And we want to look at the immune system as well, because if we're thinking autoimmune, especially if we're dealing with thyroid or let's say any autoimmune, we still want to check those immune system markers and see whether they're off or not. Or maybe you have an active diagnosis already and we want to know what to do and where to go from there. So again, we want to have all the right info so we can use the necessary tools and technology that we have in the office so we can put together a proper plan for you to get you exactly where you want to be. And that's why having such a different experience in our office is what helps us to get a lot of the amazing results that we get, especially with thyroid and autoimmune disorders and things like chronic fatigue and immune system issues. So thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about your health or blood work and things like that, and you really want to know if we can help, again, please give us a call. We'd love to help. Number is 720-998-7956. Thanks so much.